Hello students, welcome to the session. This session is on partition walls. I am Mr. M.H. Mota, Assistant Professor, Department of Civil Engineering. The outcome of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to understand various types of partition walls and their characteristics. Let's learn it in more detail. So wall. As we are aware, wall is a permanent enclosure or a partition provided in a structural construction of building. Rather, without wall, no building can be complete. Now, partition wall may be defined as a wall or a division made by bricks, glass or other such material and provided for the purpose of dividing one room or a portion of a room from another. So partition wall may divide a very large space into small spaces in terms of different rooms, or this even can be used to divide a one room into different smaller sections as such. Generally, the partition walls are non-load bearing type walls. They do not carry any major load and they can be either folding, collapsible or fixed type. The thickness of such partition wall will reduce the usable space in the building as it is dividing the space and occupying a certain amount of space in terms of floor space available for the utilization. The partition wall should provide privacy from consideration of sight and sound. This is one of the major requirement of any partition wall as such. So let's try to understand the requirement of partition walls in detail. So first thing, it should be strong enough to carry its own weight. It should act as a sound barrier when it divides the space. It is a major functional requirement of any partition wall. It should possess enough strength to support certain wall fixtures like wash basin or any other sink kind of thing. It should support suitable decorative surfaces. It should be light, thin, cheap, fire resistant and easy to construct. Now let's understand the different types of partition walls. So these partition walls can be of brick partitions, clay block partitions, glass partitions, concrete partitions, timber partition, metal partition, or asbestos cement sheet partitions. All these classification depends upon the material used for the construction of such partition walls. Now let's start the discussion in detail with brick partition. Brick partitions may be constructed with either a plain brick or reinforced brick partitions. As we have learned in previous sessions, the brick partitions can be constructed with the help of laying bricks as a structure in cement mortar. The thickness of this wall is generally less. Reinforced brick partition wall is similar to plain brick partition. At every third or fourth course, you will find that the reinforcement with iron strap is introduced. This makes this particular wall more durable and it has got higher strength as compared to plain brick walls. The general thickness of the brick partition wall is half brick, or you can say that it is around 110 mm thick, and these are generally plastered on both faces. This kind of partition walls are comparatively much stronger and offer very good fire resistance. This figure shows the unplastered separation of the space with the help of unplastered brickwork. While this particular figure shows the second type of brickwork which is reinforced at different levels, and it shows the reinforced partition wall. The strength of such wall is very high. Next is clay block partition. Now clay block partition are prepared from clay or terracotta and they may be either solid or hollow in nature. The two figures shown at bottom, one is of hollow block and second is of a monolithic wall constructed with a with the help of a solid clay block partition. To make the joints rigid and serve as a key to plaster, the blocks are provided with groove on top, bottom and sides as shown in this figure. The partition of clay block is fireproof and vermin proof. And the major advantage is that they are light in weight and non-shrinkable. And they have comparatively very good heat and sound insulation qualities. Next is glass partition. As name itself suggests that these partitions are made up of the glass. So they can be made with the help of a different glass sheets or hollow glass blocks. It needs a very good and suitable framework which is generally made up of timber, and then sheets of the glass are fitted or inserted in these panels. Any decorative effect can be produced by using glass sheets of different colors. The glass partitions are soundproof, fireproof and neat in appearance. Rather, these are the certain things which provides us the best possible view among the different classes we are trying to study. In modern time, it is possible to use a special type of glass sheet such as wired glass, bulletproof glass or 3-ply glass, etc. These are the different qualities of glasses which has got comparatively much better strength as compared to a plain glass. The hollow block glass can be easily cleaned and hence they are considered more hygienic, and in this particular time such kind of walls will have a very high amount of demand, being the best among the class in terms of hygienic condition. This particular figure shows the glass partition in which the glass sheets have been used, and these glass sheets are transparent. Such kind of partitions are used in libraries or in different offices where the privacy is not a concern, but rather look is more important and the passage of the sound should be obstructed. This figure shows the glass partitions made up of opaque glass in which the transparency has been reduced and because of which the higher degree of privacy can be achieved. These are very popular nowadays in the different offices and institutional buildings where the small cabins has to be constructed, and there the privacy is more important along with the certain restriction or barrier on the passage of sound. This particular figure, third figure, shows the use of the colored glasses. This is giving us the best look among the three classes we have seen. These can be made up in different colors and different light effects even can be achieved with the help of use of such partition walls. Now this figure shows the use of glass blocks. The glass block construction is much more easier where we use different kinds of adhesives to fix these glass in position. Once again, these glass blocks are very popular in dividing the space and where the height can be either full or partial. This figure shows the look that one can gain by using the glass block partitions. Next is concrete partition. It is possible to construct a partition of concrete which may be either precast or cast in situ. Generally, for cast in situ walls, 10 cm thick and below thickness is used. The reinforcement consisting of mild steel bars is placed in the center of the wall thickness to achieve the certain degree of the strength. The wall is cast monolithically with intermediate column is possible by using these concrete partitions. In case of precast concrete partition, wall precast concrete slab panels and special shaped concrete posts are used. Such slabs are generally 40 mm thick where you can have a very less amount of thickness. The hollow concrete slabs can also be used as the partition. Now, this figure shows the different types of concrete partition. In first figure, there are precast concrete slabs used, while in second case, the different concrete blocks have been used and placed one above another, and those have been supported laterally to achieve the certain amount of stability. While in third figure, the different precast posts have been shown, in between which the precast slab elements have been inserted and the partition walls have been constructed. Next is the timber partition. In this, the wooden framework is provided to support. The below figure shows such wooden framework essential to construct the timber partition. This can be either common partition or trussed partition. Timber trussed partition. This particular figure shows the timber trussed partition. The span of such partition can be much higher as compared to the previous class. The advantages of such partition is that they are very light in weight. They are comparatively much easy to construct. Their cost even is less and they are rigid in nature. While the major disadvantage of such wall is that they do not possess the high fire resistance. They can be easily attacked and demolished in case of fire accident. They are likely to decay or eaten by the termites. They should not be constructed where the damp condition exists, and they do not prevent the passage of sound with great extent as compared to the previous cases where the passage of sound is much better. Next is the metal partitions. In such cases, the mild steel or bronze metals partition or partition elements are normally used. The vertical posts are erected and then panels are formed by fixing sheets to it. The metal art sheet can also be used for forming such partitions. In such cases, the look can be tremendously good. The metal that is available in variety of partition can be used. The major advantage is that they are light in weight, fireproof and much stronger as compared to the glass panels or the wooden panels. They are once again very easy to construct and the removal of that is even much easier. These kind of partitions are very suitable for industrial buildings and public buildings. So these are the figures of metal partitions. In first figure, you can easily see the required formwork for the metal partitions, while in between that the sheets used can be of decorative type as shown in second figure. While in third figure, the another type of possible partition can be shown where the partition has been done but the look or the overall passage of view can be modified but not 100% restricted. This particular figure shows the construction of such particle walls or the partition walls rather for the industrial buildings. Last is asbestos cement sheet partition. So it even needs a framework of wood or metal in which the asbestos cement sheets are used to form the partition. The galvanized iron or GI sheets even can be used in asbestos cement sheet partitions. The major advantages is that they are light in weight, they are much more durable, impervious, economical, and the fire resistance of such sheets are much better. So that's it for this session. Let's meet in next session to learn more. Thank you for having me and your patient listening. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Thank you.